Red doggies caught me slipping with the wailing on me. I went to calling out for Jesus like a reverend on me. Chalked it up to sin, took it on my chin. Gotta take some L's if you wanna win. They took a but didn't take us in. I didn't even have no re-up I could re-up with. Had to rob another just to re-up. Pray to God that in his heart he found forgiveness for me. It was nothing personal, it was just business for me. When I got on, I paid him back and told him it was ugly. I'd rather ask forgiveness like 100 times.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Los Angeles Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers. We are...
Pleased as always. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Ray McCloud to return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The 49er offense about to go to work, and it's Jimmy Garoppolo, Charles, at quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
On first down, Mitchell. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 180!
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 7. First down, 49ers.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Looking sideline, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Garoppolo. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 10.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. First carry now for Trey Sermon. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Garoppolo now. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And leading them out there, we get a look
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Washington. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
Offside defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get a first. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. So, Charles, we have reached the end here of a long season, Week 18, which we don't say very often, although this is not the first Week 18 that the NFL has ever seen.
Not at all, and Brandon, some of the people might be a little bit too young to remember, but back in 1993, the league experimented with giving teams 2 open weeks for the year, and we also saw Week 18 when the league was on pause for a few weeks in 2001 following the attacks on September 11th.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. And Gold is able to put it through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but you know.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. How about you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end? It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and your win column will result.
On first down, Washington. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Off the play fake, Washington. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That's the third time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They got real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off play action, Washington. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff looking right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Washington into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And the Niners are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Here we go.
They'll run with Sermon to begin the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. On 2nd down, another shot for Sermon. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for the first with Sermon. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now the ball comes loose. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's
and now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Able to break through that initial contact. He winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 39, Garoppolo. It returns it right back to Samuel. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Garoppolo again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fuller. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. They'll find Ayuk open right side.
Go ahead.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Working with his 2nd and 4.
At the 6-yard line.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And they're going to get him. They bring him down and set back at the 16-yard line. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the 1st half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. tour in the entertainment capital of the world.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
Now, let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And to give this time to the tailback. And look at this. For the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they got the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, this drive's been one to forget. They ended up going backwards on 3rd and long and ended up going to the sidelines with their tail back between their legs. And now they have to punt the ball away.
Comes the Rams punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe with the...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Here we go. 180.
So that challenge, a successful one. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
First down, San Francisco. Here we go. 180. 26
Play action. Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it. and they got there to break that one up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says that the slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch? Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw taken in here by Fuller. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. That he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter to cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. And to give this time to the tailback. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
What was that, Ruff?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. To throw, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Washington. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And now here's a carry heading left. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on here to punt it away. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On play action, now Garoppolo. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. It's complete to Fuller. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 4 and 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. For the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Man open, that's Ray McLeod. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. We watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. There's Garoppolo to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick six. That's into the hands of Dwelly. 7 yards, the pickup there. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Niners on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time it's 3rd and 3. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Here we go. 180! 26,
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. He's got Fuller. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
2nd and 2. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. This will be caught inside the 10. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. The quick slant caught. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Touchdown 49ers. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So still a little work to do here, but they got the much-needed conversion.
So they got that taken care of. Now you would assume onside kick in order to try and get the ball back again, in order to try and kick at least a tying field goal.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it. But they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And the Rams now coming out on the field. They've got the lead by 3, late stages of the game. What's the message here? Just hang on to the football? Is it that simple?
That's exactly right, because ball security is paramount. And you got a small cushion. A field goal can tie you, but you don't even think that way. Just take care of the ball, close out the game.
Will they close it out? We're about to find out. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd and 2, Washington. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hey, we got 4 down. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee.
Lucky.
As always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
So for L.A., they finish above 500 for the year. The final tally 9-8. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, it could be a potentially devastating loss as they finish